Welcome to day 16 of writing your novel in 30 days. Today we're going to talk about something a little different. It's going to be about the sidekick, your protagonist sidekick and your antagonist sidekick. So what is a sidekick? Your sidekick is a supporting character who accompanies and assists the protagonist or antagonist on their journey. Okay, this person can often provide comic relief, emotional support, or specialized skills that complement the hero's abilities or the antagonist abilities. Beyond serving as a confidant or sounding board, a well-developed sidekick can challenge the main character. So you don't want him just to be a yes man to the main character. You want him to draw things out of him. Okay, kind of like, I don't know, kind of like someone who balances that person out. It could help them reveal their strengths and weaknesses and combine the story's conflicts and resolutions. Their unique perspective and personality add to the depth of the narrative, making the central quest feel richer and more dynamic. Like I said, the antagonist sidekick is as equally as can be equally as interesting as the protagonist. His or hers sidekick is to support and amplify the villain's goals. Additionally, an antagonist sidekick can create obstacles for the protagonist and sometimes acts as a foil for that highlights the villain's strengths and weaknesses. Their presence enriches the story by deepening the antagonist's role and intensifying the stakes for the hero. So these persons, are not just there for being, they're not just a cliche. Okay, developing your sidekicks is as important as developing your protagonist and antagonist. And in your character Bible, what you can do is you can ask the same questions of your sidekicks as you do your protagonist and antagonist, and you can add, this will add more depth and more more depth to your characters, to the sidekicks. You want to develop their arc. How does the sidekick change overall over this story? Do they become more the way they are, or do they become do they just kind of, how do they develop? That you want to develop their arc as well as the protagonist, antagonist. You do want to dig as deep into these characters as you can, and it'll enrich and deepen your novel throughout the whole arc, the whole story arc. So I challenge you to begin creating if you haven't already started, creating your sidekicks today. And if you have started creating them, work on creating a deeper connection with these characters. Encourage them to add in dialogue. Encourage them to begin to see them more as people and not just a talking head. This as you do this, this character will become less cliche and more a central character in your stories. That's it for today. I hope you've gotten something from this, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.